Coach?
Well, we're obviously very thrilled to be in this tournament by virtue of the automatic bid with the America East Conference, and very excited to be here in College Station. It's a place that we have not been to before. As a Northeast program, we travel a lot in the early season, but have not had the good fortune to be in College Station yet. So very excited to be here with a tremendous facility, obviously, and great tradition, and to be surrounded by other quality programs. Coach Anderson at Minnesota has done a great job with that program, and Coach Walter at Wake Forest as well has put that program on the map. And so to be in the company of these three programs, we're very, very excited, looking forward to the opportunity to compete in the regional.
Open it up for questions for the student athletes.
Reed, can you just talk about how you guys can build on and how exciting your semifinal game was in the conference to get here?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, down the whole game and coming back and winning in the ninth inning like that. It's pretty exciting, and kind of went into the next day with us winning the championship, and we're just hoping to build off that and just keep having fun as a team and keep working hard.
When you're down that far, when do you start realizing, hey, there is still a chance? I mean,
Yeah.
3 outs for 9 runs is
For us,
not going to be done often.
that ninth inning was about getting a guy on base and just keeping it rolling. And we got 1 out on us, and there's still some fighting us. We were like, we just got to keep getting guys over, keep pushing them in 1 run at a time.
Mike, what do you know currently about Texas A&M as you go into that game?
We know they're a very, very powerful program. They hit the ball very well, field the ball very well, and pitch it very well. So you're gonna have to play your best game. I mean, lucky enough, we're not betting the house against them. We're not a 7-game series. We gotta take 1 game, and then you can turn a regional on its head. So we're just gonna play our kind of baseball, play sound defense, pitch it, throw it a little bit, and let our offense kind of take over. And then you never know. We're gonna face probably their number 2 guy, very, very good. You just gotta hope for the best. And as my job, challenge them for what they're good at, and just avoid some of their strengths. I mean, we're lucky enough that we can watch them a lot more. They can watch us, with them being televised a lot. So I think that helps us out a little bit. And gonna go in tomorrow and just give it a hell of a shot.
Had you watched them a lot, Mike? I mean, before
I mean, they have.
you knew that you were going to face them?
I mean, well, no. Once you see you can face them, we can rewatch the SEC tournament game. All the games that are televised. Like the reruns on SEC Network and through Watch ESPN. So I think that helps us out a lot of advantage that we can see them more than they can see us.
Open it up for questions for the head coach as well.
Because I mean, you guys have been to this a few times, but not with this group. So I mean, is it always it's always good to get every group at least one regional, right?
Well, this group actually, these 2 seniors, along with the other 3 we have in our program, this is their 3rd time in 4 years. Yeah, so we do have some experience within our roster right now of having been to regionals. In 13, we were at NC State, and in 14, we were at Oklahoma State. So I had a bit of a down year last year, and I'm very happy for this group of guys that they were able to rededicate themselves and get committed when we got on campus in the fall to get this program back to where it was, and to be able to turn it around the way we did, and to have such a great regular season followed by the postseason tournament. It was very satisfying, and these guys are doing something that I don't think many programs, mid-major programs at American can do. It's just get to 3 tournaments or 3 regionals in 4 years. I think that speaks a lot for the type of kids we have in our program.
What were your thoughts when you're going through that big inning against Hartford in the semifinals?
Well, as I went out to coach third base, quite honestly, I was preparing my post-game speech at that point as to how we were going to get in the loser's bracket and find a way to claw our way back and get into Saturday and give ourselves a chance to win the game and win the tournament. As things started happening and unfolding, we had a similar game with Hartford earlier in the year where we were down 6 runs in the 9th inning at home and rallied against them. So you never expect those types of things to happen. But as it started to unfold and we had base runners on and a couple balls fell in for us and a couple clutch hits and a hit batter and a walk, one thing I've learned about this group of guys that we have in our program is there is no quitting, and they really kind of stick together and believe in each other. I think that's carried us a long way this season.
I feel like
with in these kind of tournament style weekends with potential for bad weather, is there any philosophies that you have with how you manage delays and how you manage pitching coming out of those delays?
just got to try to keep kids relaxed and understand that, there's certain things you can control and there's certain things you can't, and weather's being one of the things you can't control. So we'll do our best to work with the personnel here at the regional to try to get a good feel for if there's going to be any kind of delays, and if there are, we'll just roll with it. I think this team's very good at being relaxed and just kind of taking things as it comes, and I don't think that'll be an issue for us. And if something is to happen that needs to be managed a little bit differently, I have a lot of confidence in our players and our staff to make good decisions and keep us moving forward.
Tim, your thoughts on Mike against this great A&M lineup?
Well, the lineup that we're going to see tomorrow night is tremendous top to bottom. We know that. I think our philosophy as a program, quite honestly, is to try to do the things that we do best, no matter who the opponent is. We know that this lineup we'll face is much more dangerous than some of the lineups we faced during the season. But at the same time, we've got to do the things that we do well. We have to pitch to our strengths as to really be concerned about trying to expose other teams' weaknesses, because I think when you try to get, involved with those types of situations, you end up making more mistakes. So we'll just continue to do the things we've done all year long to have a successful season, and hopefully that'll keep us in a ball game long enough to give us a chance to win in the end.
Rich?
Mike, when you watched them, what did you see in that? Be a little more specific about like their approach 1 through 9.
You got a team that can hit any pitch at any time. You can't fall behind to them. They're going to attack you. I mean, they're putting up big numbers on big name schools. You just got to do your best to get ahead in the count and try to attack them with your strengths, because if you don't, they're going to attack you very quickly.
Anything else? All right, thank you guys.